Hey y'all, my name is Nicole Mochka, founder of Mochka in the Making, and Mochka in the Making is a blog about just life in general. It's about faith and parenting and relationships, and also just some good recipes thrown in from time to time and some do-it-yourself projects. Today, I want to talk with you about printables and why I love printables so much. Printables are something that I enjoy making. It's my creative outlet. I just love making pretty things, and I like to make things that I can share with you on the blog. And I just want to show you a little bit about what a few of those are today that I've already done and framed, because the other day I went to the thrift store to pick out some frames that I just decided I wanted to get and paint these different colors so that I could put them in frames and share them on the blog. So here's one of them. I think this one is probably the prettiest one. I've done it in just a pretty, the color is called Vintage Teal, and that's just a Rust-Oleum paint that I found at Lowe's. So really all I have in this project is just the whatever minute cost of the ink and a $2 frame from the thrift store, and I still have a lot of paint in this can to be able to do some more photo frames. This one is a John 3:16 print. Also really like it. Again, I was able to get that frame at the thrift store. And then I used the Rust-Oleum with the different kind of trigger for that. I really prefer this kind of trigger because it doesn't wear your forefinger out so much, and it just covers really well. But I can't always find the colors that I want with this kind of trigger, so sometimes I have to use the others, and that's okay too. The third one I wanted to share with you is 1 Corinthians 16:14. Let all that you do be done in love, if you can see that. And this one, I just did it in a nice off-white. It's Krylon that I picked up at Lowe's. Again, a super cheap frame from the thrift store, a coat of that on the frame, and you're good to go. And all you do is you take the printable. This one says bloom where you're planted. Just take that, and with the glass out of your photo frame, just center that up on the page and make a guide for you to trim around and cut off the excess, and you're ready for framing. Here's another one, Live Simply. I like that one too. Again, just trim off the excess, put it in your little $2 frame, maybe even less if you find a good deal. And if they don't have hangers on the back, you can pick up a pack of these at Walmart or Lowe's or wherever. Sawtooth hangers, they're with the nails and hooks and things of that nature. So you can pick up a pack of these. This was less than $3, so for less than $1 a piece, you can get your hangers for your pictures, and they're also really easy to put on there. You just probably need to hammer these onto your frame before you paint, and that way you won't scuff your paint job. And just think about whether it's one of the printables that's up and down, or whether it's like this one that's long ways when you're choosing where to position your hanger on your frame. Now, back to Mochka in the Making. Mochka in the Making currently does not have any printables for sale. We're working on a Shopify store so that we can offer a wider variety of printables. But the good news for you is that right now, no, we don't have them for sale. We do have them for giveaway. And if you've ever read the blog at www.mochkainthemaking, you've probably seen where you can subscribe and get an all-access pass to my free resource library. And that's what that resource library is. It's just all my printables, lots of different kind of things. I don't know that everything I've made is in there yet, but there is a pretty wide variety, and I'm working on getting more things in there all the time. So take a look at it when you get a chance, and I'd love it if you would subscribe. And again, when you do, you get just an all-access pass to the free resource library with all kinds of things like these. And that's not all that's in there, to be honest with you. I can't even remember at this point what I do have, but I'm currently working on some things like planners and just some organizational tools for you. I know if you're like me, your life is busy, and it's good to just have a way to plan, and so have some meal planners and things like that. If they're not already in there, they will be soon. And again, my Shopify store is coming soon, and that's going to give me a chance to provide some even more things like this for you to enjoy. One thing that I like about the printables is that you can just invest in one cheap frame and just swap out the printables. You know, that looks good in there, but so would this, you know. So, you know, with a black or off-white frame too, you can put just about any print in there. So for a very small investment of time and ink, and for a cheap frame, you know, you can have something that's going to cost you a whole lot less than if you go out to Hobby Lobby and buy your wall art. So I hope you'll take advantage of my free resources, and while you're there, if you would subscribe to Mochka in the Making.